Good morning, Dolphin fans. Welcome back for another edition of the game prediction between the Miami Dolphins and the Baltimore Ravens. If I sound a little weird today, and I didn't get my review out yesterday, unfortunately, on Monday I was diagnosed with influenza B, but I'm back at it. Not 100% yet, but I am working towards it. So keep me in your thoughts and prayers to get better. But nevertheless, the show must go on. And here we go with the preview of the Dolphins and the Baltimore Ravens. Let's dive into it. So, the Miami Dolphins are going to be a 3.5 point underdog to the Baltimore Ravens. And let me just say this about the lack of respect that we keep getting. It is unbelievable. And when I say that, I don't say it lightly. It was first we couldn't beat a team with a winning record. And now it's, we're a cute team. We're not a real Super Bowl team because we're cute. We're flexible. We're fast. I think we're going to put all that to rest this week. I think we're going to come out and we're going to hit them right in the mouth. And it's going to be a very good game. People forget we've already beat this Ravens team before. And I don't know what they think that we can't do it again. We did it in their home turf last year, and Tua went off. And I expect nothing less this year. I think we have the confidence. And there are some injuries that we're concerned with, but that's no excuse. No excuses here. The Dolphins are going to come out and they're going to dominate again. And the one thing I would just tell you guys, I watched back the game between the Ravens and the 49ers. And the real reason I thought they lost wasn't because they were getting dominated or anything like that. What I noticed was, and this is something to keep an eye out for the game, the Ravens were coming out and they were just going through their stuff and they were moving the ball well, nothing crazy. But then when San Francisco had the ball, Brock Purdy, he didn't let the ball go. He hung on to it. Every one of his interceptions, he's either going to be rolling out or keeping the ball a little too long. And that's when everything fell apart for him. So Brock Purdy, all 4 interceptions. If you notice, they weren't in rhythm. They were not as part of his normal passing. So that was a big telltale for me. And it means that either they were not getting separation at the receiver level, or there wasn't enough motion, or they were ready for it. But here's the advantage we have. Since we run a similar offense as Kyle Shanahan, we're going to be able to make the adjustments for this game. Whereas the 49ers were trying to make the adjustments as the game went along. And we have that speed that separates us. But I am telling you guys, we are going to try to run down their throat this week. I feel like this is going to be one of the most emphatic wins for us. And we're going to clinch the #1 seed for the AFC. And we are going to win the division all in one game. So this is going to be great. So the other thing I want to say is the Dolphins defense is not getting any respect. Like, we have lockdown corners on both sides. Who's Lamar going to throw it to? I mean, it's just, and if we get Javon Holland back, which again, if we don't, so be it. Injuries are happening all over the place for all the teams. We need to come out swinging with what we have. We don't have our starting defensive ends. We don't, all these things, but still we keep coming through with crucial wins at the right time. So what I want to just tell you guys is my score prediction and how we're going to do it. So my score prediction for this week, guys, is going to be None other than the the Dolphins are going to win this game by 34-28. The excuse me. The the Dolphins are going to score not as many points as they did last year, but they are going to score at will. And I think we know what the recipe is to succeed against this offense. Why the 49ers didn't get it done last week, we're going to get it done this week. There's way too much time to make adjustments for us. I think this is going to be an easy victory. We're going to dominate, and you guys will see that this week. Dolphins 34, Ravens 28, and we're going to have Tua as the MVP. So Mr. Tua will be the MVP, not just of the season after this, because he's going to win the AFC East. He's going to win the AFC #1 seed, and he's going to win the MVP. Everyone is doubting our team, and now it's time to pay its respects to the Dolphins. And Tua will win. He will be the most valuable player, and he will have over 350 yards passing. And we will terrorize this team to no end. So keep that in mind. I think, with all that being said, I predicted four sacks last week. I think Lamar is a little harder to sack, but I think we're going to have our share of sacks. I think we'll have around 3 sacks, and we'll probably have a pick or two in there. And the Dolphins will win this pretty comfortably, 34-28. I think a lot of those other points will be garbage points by the Ravens, and we will finally get the respect and get ready for the playoffs. And that makes next week's game against the Buffalo Bills insignificant. But I think we are going to prepare, and we're going to get this done either way. So without further ado, guys, we will see you guys after the game and during the game with the live. And stay tuned as we move forward with the Miami Dolphins on their way to the Super Bowl. Fins up. Peace. God bless you guys.